man. Be quiet, man.
Hey, we live. Let's get it.
Starting off fresh with KPG. We starting off fresh with KPG. We started off first talking with G. We started off first talking with G. Then we went and added Corey. Added Prince, that's the KPG. We started off fresh with KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. And we just talking with KPG.
What up, baby? Welcome to Talking with KPG. I'm your boy.
What?
Right underneath me, we got Decatur's finest, Georgia Bulldog champion, Corey Davis. To the right of him, we got our dog, Mr. Fresh Prince himself, Mike Prince. What up, my dog? And above my other dog, Mr. Chuck with the team, Mr. HBCU champ himself, Chuck Little John. What's up, my dogs?
What's really going on? How's everybody doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Feeling real championish right now, you know.
I bet you are.
Feeling real winnish right now, you know. Feeling real heavyweight, you know, on top of the world-ish, you know, that type of thing, you know.
Okay.
I'm upside down in this world, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna hate on you today, because I'm just not. But congratulations, like I said, congratulations to you and Chuck. I give you that, but let's ride. Congratulations.
Right, let's get it, man. Episode 81, season 2. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Everybody that's out there in the YouTube world, in the Twitter world, in the Facebook world, we thank y'all for rocking with us, baby. The crew was now up to 342 subscribers, man. 8 away from 350, dog. So we are rolling. Thank y'all. The KPG family is growing each and every day, man. So we appreciate each and everybody rocking with us, man. We got a great show today. Great show. We're going to jump right into it, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. All right. We're going to start off Monday night. College football national championship. Georgia versus Alabama. It's been a long time coming. 41 years, man. 41 years. Let me get your thoughts. Well, let's go with the champion first. Let's go with my man we didn't get to talk to on Monday. Decatur's finest. Tell me how you feeling, bro.
Let me focus in so y'all can see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm
Man, you've been focusing for the last 10 minutes, man. Come on, man. Stop playing.
You know? Somebody's angry over there, but that's cool. I'm just letting y'all know. Let me focus on what I'm trying to say.
Come on.
Here. You know, from a champion standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying to you. A dog is on top of the world right now. You know what I'm saying? The dog is on top of the world. You know, there were a lot of people out there that didn't think that this was possible. There were a lot of people out there that thought that, you know, a big elephant, a southern, you know, Bama was gonna move through. I'm gonna say this here: 4 games of football was played by two gangster teams. Man, it was a great game. Congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs on winning the national championship. Like you said, 41 years in the making. Nevertheless, we were always good. We just had to make sure we just had to get that extra push, man. Shout out to Kirby Smart for getting over that hump. There's yet to be one of Saban's predecessors, or, you know, one of his ex-staff to beat him in a championship setting. This is the first one. So, you know, hopefully we got a couple more coming down the way, but champions, dogs. Go dogs.
All right, let's go, Prince, man. Let's hear from you, baby. We didn't get to hear from you on Monday either.
I apologize about that. Congratulations, like I said, to the Georgia Bulldogs, man. It's been a long time coming. They played good. The defense won the game. They came out, they showed out, they stopped Nick Saban's offense, which I still think, and I'll stand by this, that they're giving Nick Saban the pass every year, because I'm gonna tell you what, and y'all can disagree or agree with me. I don't care, but if Georgia ranked number 1 or 2 would have lost to Texas A&M, they would have been like number 10. Period. This is Nick Saban bias and Alabama bias that they can't lose nobody. They came out of nowhere. That's just what it is, dog. Y'all can agree, disagree, but other than that, hey man, they did their thing.
Come up with a fantasy.
What?
I mean, but how'd you come up with a fantasy fallacy? You know, if we would have played this team, it's like saying we would have played the Cowboys.
It's not a fantasy fallacy. Let me tell you something, dog. It's not. How is that, bro? How is that? How do you say if we would have played Texas A&M? Okay, no, dog. No. You're not listening. How do you lose to Texas A&M? That's not ranked, and then you come up a 3 points short from Florida, and 3 points short.
We didn't lose to Texas
and you're still in the top 5. You're still in the top 5, bro. And you're still in the top 5. Come on.
You're talking about Bama.
He's trying to take the joy from.
Understand. Yeah, because we beat the Wolverines.
What?
No. I understand what he was saying. He was saying that because
you don't understand.
Then
because nobody said anything about the Wolverines. So what the hell are you making up? I didn't say nothing about the Wolverines. But since you want to throw that in my face, it's on. Nobody said nothing about the Wolverines. Wolverines never came out of my mouth, bro. No, that's not what you think. Okay, so it's on there. So when we're talk about the Hawks and the Falcons, then it's gonna be on. Because nobody said anything about the Wolverines, but you're just trying to be funny. So like I said, go ahead, Chuck. I don't know. No, man. No. I don't want to hear that. No, bro.
I can't fantasy this thing. You fantasy George.
No.
Y'all would have been in the championship. Y'all would have won,
bro. Nobody even said that, bro. You just trying to highlight what you did. Okay, yeah, y'all won that championship. Okay, congratulations. Okay, period. So that's it. I mean, there's nothing else to be brought up. There's nothing else to be brought up.
Mike Franklin says, who should have been in the playoffs instead of Bama, Mike?
Okay, like I said, Cincinnati, I still think they shouldn't have been there. But it was proven they shouldn't have been there. But there's a lot of strong teams out there. I don't know what happened to Oklahoma State towards the end. Notre Dame was pretty strong. But like I said, and I'm not listening to Corey because Corey's just somewhere else right now. But if any other team that was ranked top 1 or 2 would have lost to an unranked team like Texas A&M that didn't go nowhere, would have dropped from top 5 to top 10 or lower than that, and then come up short to Florida that didn't go anywhere to 3 points that they won by would have dropped. It's an Alabama bias, bro. You can go over the score of the teams they lost.
I'm gonna get to you right now, Chuck. I'm sorry.
Michigan should have been a 1 loss. So Michigan should have been the 2 loss.
Okay, Corey. We're going on Chuck right now. We're not talking Michigan no more, man. Okay, Chuck, go ahead, bro. Because Corey trying to Corey about that BS right now, bro. Go ahead, Chuck.
So Mike Franklin said. So you said Cincinnati shouldn't have been in, right?
Because they won, but they weren't a strong enough team. Yes.
So can the same be said from Michigan though? Because they
can't get it. We beat Ohio State. We beat Ohio State. Who did Cincinnati beat to show that they belong in?
But didn't Cincinnati get a game against Alabama?
Cincinnati beat Notre Dame.
Okay. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. Cincinnati was undefeated. That's the only way they made it in there, and everybody else got beat, bro. It's not the same. We play a tough schedule in Michigan in the Big Ten. Big Ten is not no chump division, bro. Y'all really serious about that?
That's fair.
Y'all serious about that, right?
That's fair. I say the Big Ten is a little better than the wherever Cincinnati is from. I don't even know what.
Come on, man. Come on, let's
I give you that, but Bama did beat Georgia to get in.
No,
Bama did beat Georgia. Alabama.
But gee, you guys are missing the point. They lost to Texas A&M when they wasn't even ranked in the top 10. Anybody else that was ranked in their position would have dropped to 10 or less. Y'all not seeing that?
Not if it was the SEC.
Corey, you banned from this conversation, bro. But y'all not seeing that.
I'm bad. Oh, because I'm the champ. Oh, because champion. Okay, champion ban. Okay, my bad. Go ahead. You're right. Continue.
All right, let's
continue.
Chuck, let's go to Chuck. Let's go to Chuck, man. Chuck, we talked on Monday, and you was
Monday night I did pick
roll
Alabama.
tide.
I was roll tide. I admit that. And I think the major turning point of that game was when Bennett fumbled the ball and Alabama scored, and he stepped up to the plate and came back and took Georgia right down the field. I think that was the major turning point of that game. So I had to give him his props. You know, a lot of people thought he couldn't do it based on how they performed in the first time against Bama. But like you said, you know, Georgia's defense came out, you know. He almost was running for his life most of the night. He was taking a pounding. Now I give it to him. He was getting back up, but he was taking a pounding. But I give Georgia all their props. You know, they came ready to play this time around, and they showed that it's tough to be a team the second time.
Hey, Chuck.
So congratulations, Corey.
Hey, Chuck, you're a Georgia fan, right? Are you you're not a Georgia fan?
No.
Okay, who's your team? College team? No, I mean, okay. I understand the HBC, Chuck, but you don't have a major. I mean, like in the Big Ten or SEC or anything like that.
I pulled for the hometown team. I pulled for South Carolina.
South Carolina Gamecocks?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious.
Okay.
SEC.
So what?
SEC.
Like Chuck and Prince both said, the defense played outstanding.
Yes.
And nobody gave Stetson Bennett a chance to be successful.
No, sir.
5'11". My boy Zach said he was 5'11" with heels. And but he showed a little moxie and a little resiliency, man, because he did not have a great first half. He struggled the first half, I think, and we was actually texting throughout the game, Chuck and I and Corey, about how flustered he looked during the game. And
I didn't text. You weren't texting with me. Don't text me.
Yeah, he wasn't involved with that. It's me, you.
Yeah, you.
My brothers. Yeah, Corey wasn't involved. He was on there, but he wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah, he wasn't texting.
Corey don't never say nothing to the end. That's what Corey.
Let me tell y'all something.
At the end, when it's all over, then Corey won't talk. Corey don't say nothing in between.
Champs don't say. Champs don't do all of that.
God.
We don't do all that hollering and screaming.
Man, we're gonna hear this all next year, bro. Oh my God.
Let me tell y'all.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Go ahead. I'll let you brag and boast.
When I finally looked at my phone, I had 121 text messages between 4 people, and I'm like, I'm in there like, what? My phone, bring, man, what's going on? Don't look at it. Just don't look at it right now. Don't look at it. Look, I went to work. Remember, I was watching through work. I got to work. Looking at my phone. Then finally, at the end, I put one post. That's all you need. One post.
One post.
You know what I
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Stetson Bennett ended up being the MVP of the game. Like I said, he turned it around in the second half. And I think on the show Monday night, I was trying to defend the Bulldogs for you, Corey, because you wasn't there, man. I was trying to defend them. And I was saying Stetson should have a good game because, you know, it's the second time around. And I was worried, but he pulled it through, man. He showed that he can play well in the big game because them last 3 drives, man, those were big. Like you said, Chuck, after that fumble, you know, he could have tucked his tail and went on home.
Now, trust and believe, from the beginning of the game, I think there were millions and millions of viewers and fans that felt like he wasn't ready for the big stage. You know, when he first came in the game, you know, he did seem a little nervous, a little flustered. Everybody was thinking that JT Barrett or JT Daniels, I'm sorry, should have been, you know, put in the game. Now, let's go back to, I think, a season ago, you know, when we played, or the Tua season, when Saban decided at halftime, listen, I'm going a different direction, throw you off. We expected that Kirby was going to do that. He stayed resilient with Bennett, and I'll be honest with you, when they were showing, like I said, those sideline conversations with him, he was in his grill, you know what I'm saying, making sure that he was, you know, that the confidence did not waver. He was making sure that this dude, you know, wasn't worried about the spotlight. Now let me get you. I'm gonna say this. Big shout out to my man Bryce. You know, he showed as a true freshman. I mean, this dude got ice in his veins, right? Heisman Trophy winner. I give Bennett props for continuously staying in there and showing his resilience. Like you said, 5'11" on a windy day, to give him some breeze up and give him some height. However, I think Kirby Smith just continued to stay in his ear. I mean, if you saw Kirby, whenever look, that dude ran a 4.4. When they threw that ball, he was on the sideline, hauling ass. So he was playing with the team. Like you can hear him on one throw it. The dude was open. He said, "Throw it." Boom, on time, on the money. He stayed with him. He stayed with his QB, and it's a strong possibility that dude gonna be back next year with the team. Hey man, you got confidence on any level. So I'm just hoping that next year we got the same squad. It's a little bit better. We got a privy, or what they say, a stable of quarterbacks that's coming up next year. We'll see, man. We'll see. We're gonna be competitive again next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
And Stinson is a senior, right? He's a senior, so I think he's gone.
Well,
right?
But he
he got another year though, right? I thought he
had another year.
He had another
COVID year.
Huh?
Okay. Oh, that's right. The COVID year. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Franklin says Corey needed the Braves and Bulldogs. That's a great year for Georgia in general. Too bad the Falcons couldn't do it, but they first year coach, so give them a chance. Hey,
Mike,
speaking
you
of
don't have to put the same thing that you text me that same trash.
And speaking of coaches, and we're talking about Georgia football. I mean, well, not Georgia football, but college football. The Michigan Wolverines may be losing their head coach.
He ain't going nowhere, man.
What do you think the possibilities are? Let's give a percentage from 1 to 100. What percentage do you give the Jim Harbaugh of leaving Michigan football? Corey,
-10.
Oh, I go with Prince first. Go ahead, Prince.
I'm sorry. We're not talking about Georgia anymore. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But okay. I think he needs to stay and accomplish something. I give him a -10% to leave because you know what? You gotten this far, all of a sudden you're gonna bail to go to Chicago? What? Chicago? Really? Come on, man. You took the money, you built the legacy. You got the furthest that Michigan's been since Desmond Howard. And now all of a sudden you're talking about leaving and going back to the pros. I mean, I don't take that. I take that as face value, man. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. That's my opinion. He has something built there. He's going to have a high recruiting class because they made him to the playoffs. So I think he should stay exactly where he's at.
Okay. Let's go, Chuck.
So it's already been said where he may go. I know
Chicago.
So it's definitely Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I know there's a lot more coaching opportunities at this. I didn't know if it was definitely Chicago or not.
Yeah, well, Chuck, that's the name that's the first thing that they threw out there that they said he would be a perfect fit in Chicago.
Because that's where he got drafted.
I guess
he got.
I would say maybe 50-50, and it all depends on, I guess, the opportunity. If it's definitely Chicago, I'm sure he wants to go someplace where he's gonna have an opportunity to win because, as we see in the NFL, which is not likely to happen in college, you could be gone after a year.
Yeah.
Whereas in college is a lot more lenient as far as giving you the opportunity to stick around and try to prolong your career. But in NFL, as we saw, I think we see the Denver Broncos coach, he was gone after a year. You go in there and have a bad year, you could be gone.
Yeah.
So I think he tried to weigh those options and see what's the better fit. Is it better for him to go pro to Chicago? That's where he's going. What's the opportunity he's going to be able to be successful? Versus, like you said, Press, he's beaten Ohio State. He's gotten over that hump.
Yeah.
Can he proceed on in Michigan and go ahead and keep building the foundation there? So I think it's 50-50.
Okay.
Corey.
All right, so he was drafted by the Chicago football, Bears, right? Chicago Bears drafted him in what was it, 1990? I think it was. I may be mistaken on that one. Fact check me on that one. But what they were saying was this is a home run hitter type deal. He did what he came to do, which was basically beat Ohio State. Now, honestly, what he experienced this year in the SEC is a roadblock. It would always be a roadblock. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a chance to win a championship, but it will be hard. He'll be hard pressed to come up against Alabama, because that Bama is always going to be the forefront of, getting to a championship. Georgia will always have something to say, the SEC, different teams, but at the same time, I'm not saying that Michigan isn't strong enough, but he'll always have a hard press to get a national championship. Now, and so they were saying that he's that he set out to do when they hired him at Michigan, with the exception of a championship. So it's an easy transition to say, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Chicago, where I was first drafted, and they're handing me literally the keys to change this team over, like I did when I went to the 49ers. When he went to the 49ers were four, and they had four wins, those two previous years, I think, maybe 5 at the most. And he turned that team into a championship caliber team, going to the Super Bowl and losing, but they did go there. And they were saying that with Justin Fields, he has the same talent that he had with Colin Kaepernick. And there's a chance that he can turn Justin Fields into that same quality of quarterback. So that's why, Chicago is the front runner for picking up Harbaugh. Now me personally, like I said, it's going to be hard for him to get a championship coming through Michigan. I don't think, in the Saban era.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I
don't think so either. Oh, you disagree with what I'm saying?
I think he gets champion through Michigan, especially after this year, because his recruiting is going to be a lot better. So I don't think it's going to be difficult for him to get. It's not like Michigan's never won a championship before. Corey, come on.
In the Saban era,
it's not like we have not done that.
Era.
When's the last time you won?
Go ahead, Corey. Go ahead, man. Okay, you're gonna hang on to the Saban era. Saban, you just beat him. Clemson's beating. So you're saying nobody else can beat him? Let's say Clemson's the ACC. So it's not like it's impossible to beat him.
I ain't saying it's impossible. It's just hard. It's hard pressed. I said my words were hard pressed. Let's be real, man. He's not gonna beat Saban. He's not gonna beat.
You don't know that, dog. You don't know that.
What happened to y'all?
You know that, bro. You don't know that.
Look what happened.
Man, how long did it take y'all to beat him? How long did it take y'all to beat him?
We in front of y'all.
Yeah.
We in front of
No, how long did it take y'all to beat him, bro? How long did it take y'all to beat him, bro? Y'all just
get in line, buddy. Get in line.
How many years, bro? No. How many years?
It took 41 years not to beat Saban.
Come on, man.
It took 4 years to beat Saban.
Y'all got this Nick Saban. No, y'all think Nick Saban just unbeatable. No, dog, you get the right scheme, and it's over with, bro. Come on, man. Nick Saban is just come on, man. Come on.
Y'all don't have that team.
No, man. I'm not going with that. I know we can beat him, bro. I'm gonna stick with that.
I'm actually with Corey on that one. I believe he's actually taken Michigan to the pinnacle where they're going to go with him.
No, I think you're wrong too. You're wrong too.
I think he's done what he came there to do,
and that's the case. That's a sad day. That's the case. It's a sad day because when you come to a college team and you have the recruiting class and the players you have, your goal is to win a national championship, not just to get us almost there.
That's some schools.
Come on,
Michigan,
that's school, bro.
Y'all national championship was Ohio State.
Man, dude, no, it's not, bro. No, it's not, bro. We have higher expectations than that, bro. That's not just okay. We're gonna be Ohio State and we're satisfied. Hell no, bro. Hell no, man.
But you might be one of the few.
That's like saying Florida State. That's like, okay, and you know what's so funny about that statement, G? What is Florida State built on, bro? What has Florida State been built on?
Championships, baby.
Okay, so then you gonna say that about my team, and I said it about your team?
Because your team is your predication is always on one team. That's Ohio State.
Right. We're
No,
not
but
focused on Miami.
the predication is winning championships. How
No,
can
it's
you
not.
say that? Okay,
No, it's not.
Ohio State is just a step in the process. That's all.
Every coach that comes
step
through,
in the process,
every
bro.
coach that's hired through Michigan and Ohio State, they both say the same thing: beat Michigan,
It's
beat
just
Ohio
a
State.
step in the process, bro. It's a step in the process, dog. Like Alabama's a step in Georgia's process, and they finally got over the damn hump after all these years.
I like
Same
to welcome
shit.
to the show. I like to welcome to the show my cousin Trevor. Listen, new subscriber, ATL guy, very, you know what I'm saying? Listen, welcome to the show. He just hit me with a great stat. Trevor, 17-2 versus Ohio State. Michigan is 17-2 versus Ohio State in 2001.
Okay.
Awesome stat. Awesome
stat.
Okay. And what?
That's your championship.
And what?
That's
what?
That's your kryptonite.
Bro. That doesn't make a championship. So your championship was almost beating Georgia for all these years, and now you beat them. I mean, now you beat Alabama, and now you're just on top of the world. You're just gonna go beat Alabama next year again, right? You're gonna beat Alabama again next year.
It took 4 years.
Man, I don't want to hear that, man. Oh man, whatever, dog. Y'all keep that damn.
Am I lying to you? It took 44
years. Y'all took all this time. Y'all got spanked every day. That's why I went to sleep after the first quarter, because y'all wouldn't do nothing until the second half, and then y'all going to pick up the game in the fourth quarter because y'all was kicking field goals.
Oh, I think we might have a discrepancy in that stat.
Okay, what's the discrepancy? So to the second quarter, what did Georgia do?
Yeah, same thing. He just said it different. He's put Michigan first.
Yeah, it's saying he just flipped it around.
Oh,
same thing.
Oh, okay. I thought so. I read it as Michigan was 17-2 against Ohio.
No.
Oh, it was 2-17. Okay.
That doesn't make a difference. Y'all are Michigan haters. See, that's what the problem is. Y'all hate the Big Ten. See, that's what the problem is. So y'all are down with. See, that's what it is. See, that's what y'all and y'all higher. Not you, Chuck. Not you, Chuck. Not you.
I ain't saying that yet, Prince. Don't say that yet. I ain't saying nothing.
Okay, whatever. So I'm gonna put you in the same category as them. Then y'all haters, bro. Y'all need to stop it, bro. I need to stop it.
But everything else been on the show has always been predicated on stats.
Period, bro. No, it's all about stats. But let me tell you something. Like, okay, any given Saturday, in this case, or Monday, or whatever, Georgia has finally pulled it out. They be getting their ass whipped by Alabama for the last, 4? You said 4 years, but it's been longer than that. It's been longer than that, bro.
But the thing is, Prince,
it ain't no thing is. It's been longer than that, bro.
Whether you want to admit it or not, the SEC is the dominant conference.
I never said that. I never disagreed with that.
So therefore, 9 times out of 10, your champions will come from the SEC.
I never said they wasn't. But Georgia hasn't been dominant like that, and they're still in the SEC, but they haven't been dominant like that.
Who?
Georgia has. They have not been as dominant Alabama, period, bro.
In the Kirby Smart era, we have been.
Oh my God! You can pick what era you want.
You know what? Okay, I say this here, then I get off the stage. All right, during the Mark Richt era, we were the same way. We were Michigan. We were a Michigan type team during the Mark Richt era. During the Kirby Smart era, we're a different team altogether. We've been competitive. Like I said, now, mind you, this is our 3rd trip to the national championship, right?
3rd.
Where have y'all been in the Harbaugh era?
In the
Harbaugh era, this is your best era so far, right?
Okay,
this is our best era so far. Where have y'all been?
This is the first trip to the Final Four in this era. But what you're saying is that we're never going to get back again.
What I'm saying is y'all need to get vaccinated, because right now,
whatever. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Okay, enjoy your championship. Enjoy your championship, because you're not going to win another one as long as your boy sitting in Alabama.
Look, y'all got to worry about a retooled Ohio State team.
No, you got to worry about retooled Georgia too, because half their damn team is going to the NFL. So you got to worry about the same damn thing. So what are you talking about?
Only 3 guys that are prospect to go to the league. We coming back with the same retooled team, pimp.
Come on, we'll see. We'll see.
Didn't Alabama and both Georgia have a lot of players going to the transfer portal?
Yes, they have a bunch of them going.
But
I think Georgia had two.
A bunch of them.
Georgia only had two.
Georgia only had two?
Yeah, they only had two. From what I read today, they only had two.
What?
I think Alabama had like 6, I think.
Yeah.
One of them is JT Daniels. But we have like I said, we got 3 All-American quarterbacks that are coming back. Mind you, one defensive guy and one.
I didn't know this case. I would have called in sick.
You did what?
I didn't know tonight was gonna be the Corey Georgia show. I'd have called in sick.
It's a championship. It's a championship quality conversation.
I thought we had gone past it. We had gone to Harbaugh, but we came back.
We was on the Harbaugh.
Because if he goes anywhere, then his whole for real. If he goes anywhere, just making it to the Final Four, is that proving what you can do? No, that's not proving what you can do. Proving what you can do is winning a championship. That's proving what you can do.
Do you consider? All right. Do you consider? And we'll get off this Michigan and Harbaugh. Do you consider this season a successful season?
From the last couple of seasons, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I feel that the camaraderie came together better. I think that the offensive has came together and defense came way better. Yes, I do. I think it's a success, but I think we can do more.
It's your first time beating Ohio State.
It's not the first damn time, Corey. It's not the first damn time, bro.
In the Harbaugh era, it is.
Okay,
that's why he's
why are you on the Harbaugh era? We're not talking about Harbaugh era. We're talking about in general, bro. You always on that Harbaugh era crap. It's not about the Harbaugh era. It's in general.
Because Harbaugh is right now. Harbaugh is what we're talking about.
Okay, it's like you guys always beat Alabama, right?
In the Kirby Smart era, 2 times is good. You know.
Wow, bro. Okay,
one.
That just makes you elite, right? That just makes you elite, right?
Hey,
you're just elite, right?
Championship.
Come on, man. Oh, come on, Corey.
You didn't see it. Hold on.
Come on.
Let me do it again.
Hey, Nadine's with you, Prince. She said that Michigan will be better next year, and Harbaugh is not going anywhere, and Georgia will not be there again next year. I think because she's an Alabama fan, so she's with you, dog. She is with
Nadine,
you.
thank you for giving my man a virtual hug. He needs it right now.
Yeah, a virtual hug. You're gonna need a virtual hug when the Hawks have to use the playing game to get to the playoffs.
All right. Let's move on to these open. So we're talking about the Harbaugh going to Chicago, but there's a lot more jobs open in the NFL right now. Monday was Black Monday, where they start chopping off. These are the available teams and coaches that have been let go.
Break them down,
the Miami Dolphins and Mr. Flores, Joe Judge and the New York Giants, Matt Nagy and the Chicago Bears, Minnesota and Mike Zimmer,
and
Vic Fangio with the Denver Broncos.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Let's start with Flores.
Yes.
And y'all, you give me your thoughts on Flores. I know a lot of us have kind of talked about it already, but let's let the our KPG family out there know how we feel about it, and y'all tell us how y'all feel as well, man. Let's start with you this time, Corey.
I think I asked that question before, man. I think when we were talking on the last show, should he be fired? Though they had a resounding turnaround in their season. 7 wins is 7 losses, then 7 wins is hard to do a lot of times. I was trying to think from an owner's perspective on why they fired him. I don't have a great answer, but I didn't want to put a personal feeling into this because he was trying hard, because he was black, because he was, whatever. I just wanted to look at it from an owner standpoint versus a team wins, because I'll be straight with you. My Falcons don't do it like that. I wish, we can pull the trigger whenever, you have a terrible season or look for the better coach to make your team better. And I think I remember both you and Prince said this a long time ago when it turns of now I ain't saying coaching, but, You got a GM and owner that will make a change just like that to make the team win.
Mm-hmm.
I think the owner decided that Flores had peaked in a sense. I'm trying to think about this from an owner standpoint. I think he believed that he peaked, and he saw that, you know, he had, you know, like, let's say if you're building a castle, but you know that, listen, I don't like how this going. I'm gonna bring in another contractor. I'm gonna use the base that you built, and I'm just gonna get somebody sort of like, remember when what's your man name that went to he was at Tampa Bay and ended up going to Indianapolis, but they brought in Chucky to win the championship.
Tony Dungy.
Yeah. You know, Dungy built this team, and then you just bring in somebody else to take the accolades. I think this is going to happen that way. He's going to get him a high quality coach to fix or to get you over the hump, you know. So I didn't agree with it, but I understood it.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
He hitched his wagon to Tua, and we said this before. They wasn't thoroughly convinced that Tua was the guy. So there's a lot of if ands, and he just decided, listen, I'm just gonna cut ties and redo this thing, retool and redo this thing. Was it fair? No. Was it business? Yes.
Okay. Chuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to do like Corey, not get personal, but I just think that I don't know if he reached this pinnacle. I'm not sure if it was just a disagreement with him, the owner, and the GM. But you know, until they got, and I'm not a big, I don't know all the Miami players, but it seems like that if you think Tua is not the guy, where it's coming from, then why keep Tua and give him a fair chance to be successful with the team, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
And give him opportunity to bring in the surrounding members that he needs to be successful. So I don't know. I just think based on how he turned the team around, going like Corey said, going from 7 losses to 7 straight wins, that just shows even this year in the turmoil season, he was able to turn things around and get them heading to the right direction. You know, last year, I think they were half a game or a game away from making it to the playoffs. They were 10-6. So they were right there. They were right there. So, and then, you know, this year, it's hard to somebody that's been successful to go and fire him because, you know, and I know it's not just Miami, but COVID has wreaked havoc on all teams. So is it all teams getting them, I guess, and it's affecting everybody. So it's not just Miami, it's affecting all teams. But so all teams getting the fair chance to be successful out there based on COVID and what's going on with COVID. So I just think he shouldn't have been fired. I think he should maybe given at least one more year. And if Tua wasn't the guy, then bring in somebody that's going to be the guy. Bring in that franchise quarterback, give him a true opportunity.
Okay. Prince.
I think you got shafted, period. How the hell are you going to have a successful season the year before, then double your wins the next year, and then you're not good enough? I don't understand that. And it just baffles me because they had a great season. I mean, and I think the disagreement was because he wasn't into Tua like everybody else is, like the owners were. Like the same thing with Jimmy Garoppolo in New England. Tom Brady was like, yo, I don't want this dude here, but Bill Belichick was into him, and then they said, okay, we're going to ship him out. But it happened the opposite way because your boy wasn't in Tua, and then they agreed, Tua is going to be the franchise, and Tua is going to do this, so we're going to ship you out. But after you change the franchise around, man, he was a good coach, man. I mean, they could have been a lot worse. It could have been the Jaguars. It could have been the Lions, and a couple other teams that are way worse than them, man. But they almost made it there. Just the chips didn't fall. But they had 2 good seasons. They might not have had winning seasons. I mean, they're over 500. But I think he just shafted, man. I think they should have gave him more opportunities than what he has, because it's not like you had 0-2. I mean, like, you didn't win any games, or you didn't have any chance to make it to the playoffs. You were right there. It's just how the chips fell. So I think it was shafted, man, and I'm gonna stick to that.
Okay. I heard today that. And I don't know if they're just trying to cover themselves. and I mean the Miami Dolphins organization, but now I'm hearing rumblings of he was starting to be a problem. Like Chuck had mentioned, him and the GM weren't getting along, or they were having issues. And they were saying he was kind of hard to work with. And I'm hearing that is something that is not just a Flores person, but a Joe Judge type person either. And both of these people are coming from a no nonsense, do it my way coach. So all of them are under the Bill Belichick umbrella. You know what I mean? So they feel like they are coming in and acting just like Bill Belichick without Bill Belichick resume. You know,
Yeah.
So it's not going over well with the GMs, the players, and that's where I kind of disagree at for far as Flores. I felt like the players were actually playing for him. I don't feel like they were not wanting to be there like they are in New York. You know, with the Giants, they're coming out and saying, "Nah, I didn't like playing with for Joe Judge. I don't like Joe Judge. He doesn't know how to talk to you. You know, he doesn't run things the right way. You know, he wants it to be like Bill Belichick, but he's not Bill Belichick. You don't have that pedigree to act like that. So, and that is what they're trying to put out there on Flores. So I don't agree with him being fired. I'm like Chuck. I think he deserves another year at least. Even though 9-8 is not a successful season by any means, especially for that Miami Dolphins team, who I picked to be at least 11-6. You know, up there competing for the division title, and for them to become in third place, just above the New York Jets, I think is a bad season.
Well, how many years was he there? Was this his fourth season or third?
This was his third season.
Okay,
so he went 5-11.
First year was 5-11. Then he had a turnaround, surge 10-6, and then
9-8.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think overall,
what this does. Go ahead. I said what this does for me is it gives other teams a resume of what he can do. Like you said, maybe this wasn't, he'll be working without a doubt. Even if it's another, offensive coordinator or coordinator somewhere, he's going to be working. It's just as a head coach, sometimes you have to utilize these, I guess spots as a resume of what I can do. I did do 10-6. You know what I mean? Okay. So we know that he can coach. It's just you got to give the guy the right tools to be successful. Now that 10-6 season, remember that was a Fitz magic season. You know what I'm saying? That was Fitzpatrick most of the year, and they ended up letting him go. Which that was my first issue. I thought that they should have stayed with him, stayed with the ship, and let Fitzpatrick do his thing. But they went through the draft. Now I'm gonna say this here, and I get off of it. You drafted Tua as a means for your new future. You trade Fitzpatrick, you let him go, right? That was your 10-6 young QB. You let him go, then you tell Tua that he's your quarterback, then he's not your quarterback. Then we're going to trade for what's your boy name out in Philadelphia? There's a chance that we can get him. You started off wrong. The GM and like I said, it may have been a situation with the GM and the coach. They were all on the same on different pages. We finna trade him. No, we're not gonna trade him. Well, we finna find somebody else. No, we're not. We drafted him. I'm gonna stick with him. I got this is my quarterback. You traded the guy that gave us a 10-6 season. So now I gotta work with what I have here. So there may have been an issue with him and the management, so hey, when that happens, it's time to go. So he's gonna work somewhere else, though.
Yeah. All right. So we lost Prince, y'all. Like his phone died on us. So Joe Judge got fired.
Like today. Michigan. Hey, like Michigan died. He can't say nothing now. Died like Michigan.
Oh yeah,
man. Mad as hell. Like,
Joe Judge got fired.
You gonna talk all that trash, man? Don't talk nothing. Huh?
And it came out that they reached out to Joe Judge, said they wanted to meet with him, and Joe Judge in the meeting went off on a tangent about something that they didn't agree with, and they told him to go out, let us talk, reconvene, and come back. And when they reconvened, they said, you know what, that's it, man. Don't even worry about coming back, man. Go ahead and pack the stuff up. So he done talked himself out of a job.
They're going to lose it anyway. They just had to figure out a better way. When he left that room, hey, man, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. Hey, Sylvia, can you get the paperwork ready?
Because I thought originally they was planning on letting him hang around and bring in a new GM and then decide then.
Yeah.
So he blew his stack today. He blew his stack and lost his job.
Did y'all see that play? We were talking about the play. You listen. What they're gonna do? What they're gonna ask him first? Hey, listen. We just want to ask a few questions on your play. Decision making. Before, and then like he started hollering and stuff. He did a Prince. What do you mean? They go, give us a second. Just go ahead and me and Gabe, we're gonna talk about a few things. Then I said when he left, they were like, "Hey man, they do crazy. They do crazy." Yeah. We just had to get confirmation. Trust, he was not coming back into the next season, even with another GM. Because they were like, "You think it's a GM? Look, the GM gone too. He gone." They just want to get your answer. When they call you in the HR, they already got their answer.
Yeah,
you fired anyway.
Yeah.
Listen, G know how this goes. When they call you in there, it's already we got our answer. We just waiting to see what you're gonna say.
We just wait for you to burn yourself.
Right. You know how this goes. Look, you sitting there, that paperwork is already on the table. Hey, just sign here. Then you look at your representation. Hey, do I need to sign? Yeah. Go ahead and sign, buddy. Look, remember, hey, at Six Flags when they go, raise your arm, wash your knees, exit to the right, please. Get off the ride. Get off the ride. It's over. By the time you realize you in your car still hollering, you don't call your wife on the phone. Yeah, then they sent me in to the other room. You gone, man. Go, man.
So the Mora family, man, they were actually really, really high on Jason Garrett. So don't be surprised if Jason Garrett end up back there. And
they fired. I know, right?
And he fired Jason Garrett because he already saw the sign on the wall. So he said, "Oh yeah, they ain't gonna fire me."
Right. So you fired Jason. Why'd you fire him? He didn't. Okay. All right, Chuck. You can go, Chuck.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yeah, he knew it. He knew it was about to happen, man. So he fired Jason before they fired him and then put Jason in his spot. He already knew.
Hey, that's like I'm gonna blow the hole on the ship before everybody. Look, we caught. All y'all going. You coming with me?
That's kind of like what Jason Garrett did, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Listen, I know I'm getting
Jason
fired.
Garrett did
fired
in Dallas.
You too.
In Dallas, yeah.
I'm a hater. Well, you fired too.
It was. We talked about this on the show before. It was about to be the same situation that happened in Dallas. They was about to get Wade, like Jason Garrett got Wade up out of there. He was getting Joe Judge up out of there too. But Joe Judge said, "Oh yeah, I seen this happen before."
Get my job.
He get my job.
They finna hire you. Nope.
Look, first they fired his offensive line coach, which came with him. Look. He's like, "Oh, you came with Jason or Mark Colombo, you're fired." All right. Yeah. He wasn't having that.
They called each other. What's wrong with that dude, man? He blamed us. I know they were laughing their butt off today. They probably laughing their butt off. See? Hey, God don't like ugly.
Look. So all these job openings that's out there, man. A lot of names not a lot of names, the key names that keep coming up. Dan Quinn, Kellen Moore. And now I'm hearing they're coming after my GM and Will McClay.
What you mean your GM?
So Will McClay is actually our GM. Jerry Jones just doesn't give him the title as GM, but he runs all the personnel stuff. So but he pays him like a GM.
So okay. So he pulled a Puffy, right? You know how Puffy is the executive producer on every album that come through there, but he ain't mixing, he ain't doing. So he Puffy.
yeah, that's Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones definitely Puffy. The guy who want to be. So you want to be all on the screen. You don't want your producer all up in the screen. Don't come to Dallas.
No. So look. So Jerry, what Jerry do is I'm finna order the groceries. You cook. But I'm finna talk. I'm like when people come in, hey, welcome to the restaurant. You know, come on.
Yeah. That's Jerry. Jerry don't know what's going on back there, but he gonna be in the forefront saying, "Hey, yes, this you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it because he's a salesman. He's a salesman. Okay. That's what he does. Yeah, so he's gonna sell you, man.
What's gonna happen to Dallas if you lose those three?
That if we lose Will McClay. That's gonna hurt.
So what about Quinn?
Quinn is gonna hurt too. I don't want to lose Quinn, but we have Quinn's predecessor that's with him that will probably take over the spot. And Joe Witt.
Came with him? He was already.
Yeah. He came with him. Joe Witt.
Okay.
Joe Witt. So we have people in place just in case Dan Quinn goes. I hope he doesn't. I think Dan Quinn's a great DC. And I think I've told y'all that before. I'm not sold on him being a head coach, though. But I think he's a great DC.
I'll say this here. Coming from Atlanta, right? Okay, if you're and this is to give him some props. I gotta give him his flowers. You know, remember that first year when he took us to the Super Bowl, we were a team that our GM didn't give him the tools that he needed over time. Mm-hmm. We ended up giving Matt Ryan a boatload of cash. We gave Julio a boatload of cash, and we gave Grady a boatload of cash that dismantled. I mean, it hurt in the long run. Rich McKay and I forget our GM that came from
Dimitrov.
Uh-huh. They did some deals, and I remember when this happened that Dan Quinn didn't necessarily agree with because he couldn't get any players. Mm-hmm. So if in the right position with a good GM, he could probably be a better coach than he did, with Atlanta, with the experience in Atlanta. We're experiencing, even with our new coach now, the trouble that Dimitrov and McKay did. They gave away too much money. They didn't know how to divvy out money and still get players. Mm-hmm. Even though Dimitrov came from the Belichick, or the Patriots way or whatever. He didn't do like the Patriots. The Patriots don't pay nobody like that, and they're still able to get talent in the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth round. We didn't do that. We didn't use that blueprint. We just paid Matt Ryan a boatload. We gave Julio a boatload. We gave Grady a boatload. Then nobody else get nothing. All right, now you get $10. So hopefully, if he does leave, if he leaves the Cowboys and he gets another shot at one of these jobs, you got a better GM to do right in terms of getting player and talent. He did. He literally turned y'all defense around. Maybe he can do that with another squad. So I like you said, I know you say you don't agree that but it's like sometimes you got to get two chances. Because the Falcons are not a blueprint to tell you that you're a good coach because we didn't do right. I'm just straight, right? I'm just being honest.
He beating up on the Falcons again.
But I try to be straight with y'all. You can't determine. That's why he's gonna get another chance because it was the Falcons. Somebody said, "Well, it was the Falcons." I guarantee somebody said it like that. Do you judge them wrong because of the Falcons?
But I think though, I agree with you too saying, Corey, about the GM, but also if he knows his strength is defense, then he has to bring in the strong offensive-minded offensive coordinator to offset him. Mm-hmm. Because I think that's what not getting off of this, but I think that's what Brent Venables is going to have to do with Oklahoma. He got to bring in some strong offensive people because he's a defensive coach. So I think if you're a defensive-minded coach, you got to bring in somebody on the other side of the ball that's real strong that can basically run that side of the ball because he's defensive minded.
And kudos to Mike McCarthy. He did the same thing when he picked him. He's like, listen, all I want you to do is focus on the defense. You got all the time to do what you want on the defensive end. Listen, that day that he was acting coach. I mean, he's done it before. I wasn't surprised. He's done it before. But from what he's done with this D, if you give him the opportunity, if you give him more, how would you say, more power to make better decisions? Because like I said, Dimitroff and Rich McKay, they held on to him too long, sort of like how they held holding on to Matt Ryan. The Falcons shoot themselves in the foot too early. Like I said, we came out and said that Matt Ryan is our quarterback before the game started.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Oh, man, come on, Corey. You already beat this horse down, man.
That just helps my argument on if he leaves and goes somewhere. My team, we hurt ourselves before the game started. Before the game started, we're like, why? They probably gave Matt more money, but we can't get nobody else. So I hope he gets a shot. But let me say this here, we keep it going. So there's 7 vacancies, and I think there are 4 offensive coordinators and like 2 GMs. That's like, I mean, okay, so with seven, it's 32 teams, 7 coaching. That's 20, almost 25% of your of the coaches in the league. That it's a vacancy out there.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What's the Houston coach that traded Hopkins away?
Cullen? Oh, no. O'Brien.
Yeah.
He's interviewing for jobs. They are how does this man, not even just him, how do we keep recycling these bad coaches and not giving these other coaches a chance? And we've seen what they can do.
Yeah. Anybody that picks him up knowing he's going to do, so you know what you're getting. So, hey, if I'm an owner, I'm not going that route. But you can get rid of my franchise player.
Because you got to ask those questions as an owner. You go, so tell me, when you let go, DeAndre Hopkins, a bona fide stud. Tell me what your thought was. He had to go. Remember when O'Brien said that? He was like, he has to go. That was his answer. He has to go.
If I'm interviewing him, I would say, okay, thank you very much. We'll get in touch with you.
Thank you. Look, that's when they close the door. Look, y'all, you got to wait for a second. Boy, that dude crazy. Crazy. Yeah.
So which job is the best job opening for the head coach?
Call him out again, G. Call him out again.
All right. You got Minnesota. You got Dalvin Cook. You got Mike. You got Kirk Cousins, who's a top 10 quarterback, and as far as yards and stuff. Then you have wide out. You got Jefferson and Thielen. Yeah. So you have weapons. You have a decent defense over there. All right. Then you have the New York Giants. You have absolutely no talent. You have a Saquon Barkley who is often injured. You have a plethora of first-round picks that have busted, that you have failed on. And you have a quarterback that you're not sure can play in the NFL in Daniel Jones. You have Vic Fangio, the Denver Broncos. Well, you have a pretty decent defense. You have a very nice running game. Once again, you're struggling at quarterback. You have some receivers there, though. You have Noah Fant at tight end. You have Jerry Jeudy over there at wide receiver. And you have there's another receiver over there. I can't think of his name now, but they have a couple of receivers over there that are decent. But they have Melvin Gordon and the Jerron Williams. Yeah. So both of them are really good running backs. And like I said, the defense is stout. You have Patrick Surtain over there on one corner, and you have a plethora of linebackers that play well. Then you have the Miami Dolphins. And once again, quarterback issue. You may not have a quarterback, but you have a solid defense. You have two Pro Bowl caliber cornerbacks out there. You have a nice defensive line. You have a decent running game with not many, I don't even know who the running backs are there, besides, I think, was it Haskins or something like that over there? But, but you have a solid team, but you might have a messed up GM. So, so you got to weigh it there. And then you have Chicago, where you have a young Justin Fields who people still think he has a lot of talent. You have a bona fide star over there, Allen Robinson, but he may be gone. But your defense is stout. You got Khalil Mack. You got Robert Quinn, the number 2 sack leader in the NFL this year. So you have pieces there, and you may have a quarterback. Mike Franklin says, don't forget the Raiders. I'm not putting them in there yet because Pasaccia is doing a hell of a job over there with that team that John Gruden has left them with all the distractions that he's had.
They still want to interview. They say he still has to interview.
Yeah, they still got to interview, but I think the way the team is playing for him, I think he should be the front runner for that job. So I didn't throw him out there yet, but that is another team as well.
The only thing that kind of got me was, as you know, like I said, we all watch shows, we all read up on it. They were saying that this squad is it's a Chucky squad. You know what I'm saying? So they're not giving him all the credit yet. It's sort of like saying, I'm giving you the keys, but that's why they were saying that they still got to evaluate, his coaching ability, because they feel like this was, it was already a put together team. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So that's what I'm saying. He's still going to have to. Mark Davis said he's still going to have to evaluate, how this, if he is the guy, because he's yet to become a head. He's never been a head coach before. He's always been
special teams
coordinator,
special team coach. Right. Yeah, special team coach. Right.
Yeah, so I'll put the Raiders on there only because of that. Like I said, I'm not saying Davis is hardcore, but he took some time to pick Chucky. He had him, he had his guy, he had his eye set on his quarterback. His coach. And he tends to do that. He's a little bit different, and he plans a little harder than most owners. You know what I'm saying? He'll look deep into his coach. And I'm not saying that they have to win the Super Bowl for him to keep what's the guy's name?
Pasaccia.
Fasaccia. I'm not saying that he's going to keep Fasaccia.
Yeah, P. Yeah. P with a P. Yeah.
Right. But I know that when he fired Chucky, that he already, he started thinking about who his coach is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So sort of like Jared.
Who do you feel is the best job then? Which one is the best job to go to?
So you said Miami, Minnesota, Dolphins, Broncos, Chicago, Raiders, and there's one other, because there's 7 vacancies, right?
Jacksonville, right?
Missing one? Huh?
Oh, Jacksonville. Oh, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
All right. So, like I said, again, Miami, Minnesota, Minnesota, Broncos, Chicago, the Raiders, Jacksonville. That's 6.
Did you say Minnesota?
Yeah, it said Minnesota.
Miami, Minnesota, Broncos, Chicago, Raiders, Jacksonville. That's 6. We're missing one. Did we miss one? 7 vacancies.
The Giants?
Are we missing a team?
The Giants?
Giants. I'm sorry. Yeah, we did say Giants. Okay, Giants. All right. So in that group, my opinion is I think Minnesota is the best. Is the best job that's set to for any coach that can, like you said, that they have the best tools in my opinion. I'm going with Minnesota.
Minnesota,
best, my number 1 job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I guess on the flip side of it, just depends on whether you want to go where you already have stars or where you want to go with the opportunity to build something up on your own. Yeah, with that opinion too.
So where would you go if that's the case? Then, if you're going with talent, If you're going with stars versus new talent, where would you go then, Chuck?
If I was going with new talent, then I would maybe go to Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago, huh?
What about you?
If I'm going with new talent, I'm going to Miami. A team that's been right there. They went on a 7 or 8 game win streak this past year. They definitely have talent. I'm going there. I'm going there. It's Miami too. Like I don't want to go where it's cold.
So yeah. All right. So let's flip it then. So what's the worst job out there to y'all? Like say if you a coach, and you looking at this, what's the worst job that if you don't want to get that phone call for?
That's easy.
Jacksonville.
Ooh.
You got
I wasn't gonna say Jacksonville. You said okay. Explain yourself, Chuck. Explain yourself.
Because unless you go bring some more talent down there, Trevor Lawrence can't do it by himself. They have no defense. I don't know if any stars on that team.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they're gonna do something in the offseason to bring some more help in there for him, they're not gonna be successful. I don't care who the coach is.
Okay.
You can't coach what you don't have.
Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. I'm with Mike Franklin. I'm going to Giants, man. That team is in turmoil, and they don't even have a GM right now. And they have a whole bunch of money on the books with all them first rounders that they have that are horrible. You just picked up this last draft, the worst of the offensive tackles in Brown in the first round. Your first pick was him.
They drafted what's coming in the first round, the first pick.
Oh,
they didn't draft Devontae Smith in the first pick.
No, that was the Eagles.
Oh, he's right. We're talking about the Giants. That's right. My bad.
The Giants picked up the line. They picked up the tackle. They didn't pick up your boy that went the Chargers. They picked up Brown from the Bulldogs. He was like the number 6 or 7 tackle in the mock draft. So yeah, and then like I said, you got a Saquon Barkley. What I think if I was going there, you have to trade him. He's not giving you anything. And while he still has a name, maybe you can get some picks for him, because you're a rebuild. You're a rebuild. And that New York Giants team, Larissa says the same thing. That Giants team is bad. It's bad.
I guess I didn't look at the turmoil. I didn't think about the turmoil. I guess I just looking at, and I guess them in Jacksonville. I guess the thing that Jacksonville doesn't have is a lot of turmoil like the Giants do. But I guess they kind of neck and neck.
Yeah.
Other than the turmoil, I guess, and the turmoil outweighs everything else right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna change my pick for the worst job. I'm gonna go with the Broncos, only because I'm saying this. I just got one reason. You got to work with John Elway, and John Elway as a GM has. I don't have the confidence that the owner has given this dude the autonomy to pull and push and break and destroy this team how he sees fit when he's been looking for a quarterback for the past 10 years. They've drafted quarterback after quarterback only to come up with nothing. And then finally you get, a decent, trade with Bridgewater. Then you keep letting him play with them gloves on. But I just feel like dealing with Elway is stress enough on any coach. You know what I mean? Because Elway will fire your butt. You know what I mean? So and at the same time, in Elway's tenure, he's already had 5 coaches. So that's a lot to say. To give somebody a job and say, listen, you have job security. I don't think you have job security in Denver, as a coach.
Okay.
So
that's fair.
Yeah.
And just I guess the piggyback on that, just I guess to prove your point, they have just agreed with the NFL to sell the Broncos.
Yes,
So
they
so they're going to have a new owner there as well. So they're
have another
John
GM.
Yeah, you might have a new GM as well. My boy Carlos was telling me that it's possible, or the rumblings are Peyton Manning might be in the running for owner.
For ownership?
Yeah, ownership. Yeah. So, interesting.
All right,
interesting.
cool.
All right.
Very.
Chuck, I know you had a couple questions, man, about the NFL.
Wait a minute.
Now you want to do it later? I know we want to kind of late. You want to do it now?
Hold on, before we do that, Peyton Manning got that kind of bread, or is it
I'm sure he's probably in with somebody. You know, it might be the Manning family. Look, it might it might be the Manning family.
Yeah, he got that kind of bread. Okay.
And I'm sorry, Chuck. Hold on, my dog. Chuck, do you want to do it? I know we kind of ran over.
That's what I'm saying. I can wait. Man. We can do it later. Since we are running a little late.
What you got, Chuck?
It's all right with me. I think we got about another 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, I wrong with it. I guess since this playoff week and we talk about NFL.
Checking with Chuck. That's what we're gonna call it. Checking with Chuck.
Checking with Chuck.
So I got a few NFL questions here. We can see how good your knowledge is.
Oh.
Some of them go way back, some of them kind of current. So the first question is, what NFL team has the longest playoff drought? And I give you some choices. The Detroit Lions, the New York Giants,
Lions,
or the New York Jets.
Oh.
It is. It's actually
longest drought.
It's got to be.
The longest drought.
I'm going with the Jets. ATL guy Very says it's the Giants. Then he changed. He said he thinks it's the Lions. He trying to say all of them. Look, ATL guy Very, you can't say all of them, man. Come on, bro. You can't say all of them.
That's my cousin Trevor. He's picking out all of them. That's good. All the bad teams. You too.
I think it was Atlanta. I think it was Detroit.
I know, right? Look, hey, they wasn't even a choice. Look, don't do that.
Welcome to the show, Riley.
Hey,
I'm gonna go with the Jets. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets.
I'm gonna stick with the Lions. I'll stick with the Lions. I can't even remember when they was in the playoffs. You know.
It is the Jets. Last time the Jets. Last time they went was 2010.
2010. And then the Giants is after them, right? Because I think the Lions went before them.
Right.
Yeah. When did the Lions go?
We beat the Lions in the playoffs.
Yeah. Because I thought they said since I mean, when did the Lions go? When was the last time they went to the playoffs?
We beat them in 16, I believe.
They went to the playoffs in 2016.
Yeah, like 16. Yeah.
Matthew Stafford.
Dak Prescott beat him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That might be his only win, but we move on.
I know, right?
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
My bad. Yeah. Next question. What player has been to the playoffs the most?
Which player?
Yeah, Adam Vinatieri, Gronkowski, or Peyton Manning.
Vinatieri. Oh, Peyton Manning.
I'm going Vinatieri.
Vinatieri.
Yeah.
Okay, both of y'all got those right. The one that's been there the most, I'm gonna call him out because that would have been obvious. That's Brady.
Yeah, Brady.
Yeah.
Brady been 45 times.
Dang. So is that? I guess. Well, that's games. Is that games? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It don't matter. It don't 45. It don't matter.
Dang.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
Gronk
easy question.
Gronk
this
ain't been
easy
there that
question.
long, James.
Yeah.
James said
This
Gronk.
easy
He
question
wasn't there
just
the
to
whole
see
time.
just see how well you know this. What
Okay.
date will the Super Bowl be played this year, and where will it be played? The dates are. I shouldn't give you the dates.
No, the
first Sunday in
can
February.
I look it up? I mean, not
No.
look it up.
That's the case. Then my answer be right like yours too.
It's on a Sunday. It's on a Sunday.
It's always on a Sunday.
Is it the 6th?
So,
I'm going with the 6th.
No, it's not the 6th. It's all right. It's February 17th. It's February 17th at SoFi Stadium.
You got part of it right, because the 17th is not a Sunday.
It's not a Sunday. Damn it.
It's on February the 13th at SoFi.
13th. So that means Valentine's Day on a Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right after the Super Bowl.
I gotta remember that.
Hey, I got it.
So
I got a quick. Go ahead. I'm John. I got a Valentine's Day story to tell you. All right,
okay.
so I work for this company where we deliver things, right? So I got in trouble a few years ago on Valentine's Day, the day after Valentine's Day. So I'm making my rounds delivering. So the day after Valentine's Day is it's side piece day, right? So I kept coming in there, hey, happy side piece day, and so you get them flowers the day after. Hey, look, you side piece, look. So I kept, hey, happy side piece day. Ladies go, what? And she goes, and I go, hey, it's 15, it's side piece day, sign here. What? So my manager at the time, big shout out to old Albert Edmonds. Edmund go, hey man, what you doing? I did it all day, bro. I did it all day. Happy side piece day. If you got some flowers or an arrangement, hey, happy side piece day. On the 15th, what a Scott. Hey, he was mad, but he was laughing at the same time. Big shout out to me for him to be a good sport, because I was still new. He was like, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. I was like, well, it's over now. Am I fired? Hey man, you can't do that, man. You can't do that shit. And I was like, what? He said, what were you saying to these people? Hey, happy side piece day. Look, man, if you get some flowers on the 15th or the 16th or 13th, side piece. I was delivering fruit the day after. Look, hey, he's been sitting in that truck, so good luck with this. Happy side piece day. The 14th, you better. Look.
All right, go ahead.
Now we through with Corey getting in trouble. So, what Super Bowl number is this year?
Oh, good question. Damn.
This is 52. 53.
53.
53.
53.
53?
Yeah.
56.
Damn.
Is it 56?
We had 55, all right?
55 was last year.
I ain't no damn. Double nickel.
L is 50, right?
L is 50. 18. Hey, Trevor said he knew it. I'm with James. Oh, 53. LV1. Is that LV1? Oh, last year was LV. It was LV last year. Yep. Damn. Okay. All right. Well, Trevor got it right. Me and James.
Next question.
I'm winning right now, though.
You always
win.
How
many teams have won back-to-back Super Bowls?
Say it again.
How many teams have won back-to-back Super Bowls?
How many teams have won back-to-back Super Bowls?
I give you some guesses. I give you multiple choice on this one.
Fandom. The record for consecutive wins is held by 7 franchises. The Green Bay Packers, 1966-1967.
Stop.
The Miami Dolphins, 1972.
Stop.
Oh,
Hey, man. My phone listening. My phone TV. My
What
phone.
did you say, Siri?
I know, right?
Look,
So is it 4? Is it 6? Or is it 7?
My bad.
it's 7. I'm going with 7. I'm going with 7.
What you got, Corey?
6.
7 is the right answer.
Okay. Look.
As Corey started saying, is Green Bay, the Dolphins, the Steelers, the 49ers, Dallas, Denver, and New England.
Okay.
Okay, now on that same note, which team has done it twice? Had back-to-backs twice. Not in consecutive years, but just back-to-back.
Back to
Which
back
team?
twice. It was the Patriots.
What you got, Corey?
Steelers.
Yep, Steelers.
Steelers. I think it
Pittsburgh
was.
Steelers.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Steelers. Back in the 70s, right?
Yep.
Damn.
I got 2 more questions.
Hey, he was so dejected. Damn. GB killing it.
Which team, and it's not wins, but which team has the record for going to the most consecutive Super Bowls?
Oh, Buffalo.
According to Wikipedia, the New England
Hey,
Patriots
I
have
ain't
the most
even-
Super Bowl appearances
Come on.
with 11, while the Buffalo.
Yeah, he just got it.
You see my hand? Look, come on, Siri. Dang.
Buffalo is right. You know, Buffalo went all those consecutive years and never could win.
Never could win. 4 in a row. 4 in a
Yep,
row,
4 in
man.
a row, never
That's
could win.
epic. I know, right? That's epic.
So last 2
Let
questions.
me move my phone.
So how many teams have never won a Super Bowl?
Oh,
How many teams have never won a Super Bowl?
How many teams have never won a Super Bowl? I give you multiple choice. Give you multiple choice. Y'all gonna try to name them.
Now, give us multiple choice.
give me
'Cause
multiple
32
choice.
teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some is 8,
1,
10, or 11.
You giving the number or the team?
No, number.
The question was how many teams
We
have
know
never won
Atlanta.
a Super Bowl?
Atlanta, Detroit.
How many teams have never won a Super Bowl?
Hey man, I messed up. We okay. Everybody can get one. Yeah, look.
Arizona,
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go through it then. All right. So let's see.
Atlanta, Detroit, Arizona,
Miami,
Jacksonville.
Atlanta,
Um,
look, Miami. Look, I keep doing the same thing. Miami, Atlanta, Miami, Atlanta. That's 4 right there. Miami, Atlanta.
Okay,
Lions.
Denver. Yeah, they all won. LA won.
That's one. What you talking
Rams won. Yeah, Stanford.
about? Broncos, Giants, Minnesota.
Right.
I keep coming back to the same 3. Oh, yeah, Texas. Look, then I keep doing the same thing. Atlanta.
You looking at something, Corey? Corey, you looking at something?
I'm writing down. Atlanta,
Yeah.
Miami. I keep writing down Atlanta, Miami. Atlanta.
Miami won Super
Hey.
Bowl.
give me the numbers again. Give me the numbers again, Chuck.
The numbers?
Yeah, give me the numbers again.
Miami
8.
ain't won no Super Bowl.
Yes, they had. They won. They did win.
They were
Super Bowl.
undefeated.
They were undefeated, Corey.
Oh, that's it. Look.
8, 10, or 11.
8.
What do you think, Corey?
10.
11.
11?
Minnesota, Buffalo,
Uh-huh.
Cincinnati,
Uh-huh.
Falcons.
Oh.
Panthers.
Cincinnati.
Cardinals.
Panthers.
Titans.
Yep.
Georgia.
Titans. Okay.
Detroit.
Oh, the Chargers never won?
When the Chargers win?
I thought the Chargers won.
Chargers never won.
They went deep in the playoffs. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no, they
Yeah,
lost.
yeah, yeah.
They lost to San Francisco. Oh, okay.
Cardinals.
Then
No,
the
Cardinals
last
won.
question.
Cardinals ain't won.
Cardinals went there, but they lost. They lost to
They lost.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they
Lost
lost.
to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So the last question is, out of those teams, how many teams have not been to a Super Bowl?
Out of all those teams,
How many have never been to a Super Bowl?
Out of those 11.
Yep.
Okay, so give us those 11 again. Let's hit
Only-
it one more time.
only one.
Only one team never been to a Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Which one?
the Detroit Lions.
Well, is it you got a number choice? You got a multiple choice, or what you doing?
Yeah, I can give it to you. It's more than one. 3, 5, or 4.
Damn.
3, 5, or 4. Dang, G. You a G on
Oh
that
no,
one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jacksonville. They never been, and Tennessee. They never been either. It's 3.
Tennessee been, hasn't it?
Did Tennessee go? Or was that Houston?
That's
No,
Tennessee
they did
with,
go.
McNair. With McNair.
Yeah, we near. They lost it. Yeah, they did go. Never mind. Oh, never mind.
I'm going 4. I'm going 4.
4 is the right answer.
4.
Detroit,
Take the lead.
Jacksonville, Titans, and the Browns.
I just
Yeah,
Tennessee
I'm in
win.
the lead now.
I
Tennessee
said
win.
Detroit, the Jacksonville Jaguars,
Uh-huh.
the Houston Texans,
Uh-huh.
and the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, I thought you said Tennessee Titans. I think you said Titans. You said Titans.
No, you kept saying
You said
Titans.
Texans. You said Texans. Okay.
You were wrong. Yeah, whatever it was, G, you were wrong. You
Damn
were wrong.
it.
You missed it. Yeah, you
So
wrong.
Cleveland
Right,
never been to the Super Bowl? Cleveland's
According to
never been to the
Wikipedia.
Super Bowl.
According to Wikipedia,
Chick,
Wow.
Cleveland went.
Cleveland
Cleveland
got
never
never
done
done
a
a Super Bowl.
Jim Brown don't have a Super Bowl.
Kanisha, your team has never been? Oh.
I'm saying Jim Brown don't have a Super Bowl.
Nope.
I'm
Then
just
they
saying what
win-
Wikipedia said. Let me go look
Didn't they
again.
invent the Super Bowl? I mean, they were the Jim Brown during the Jim Brown era when they had 8 games a year.
Cause you remember how they celebrated so when Cleveland won the basketball championship?
Yeah, no, they ain't never been there. They ain't never
Otto,
been
what's
there.
that doing?
And they said it's the first championship to come to Cleveland.
Yeah,
They said it's the first championship come to Cleveland when LeBron won.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was that guy that Otto Bowden or Otto Brock or whatever his name? I thought he won a championship for Cleveland. Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's it. We're checking with Chuck.
Yeah, man, I like it, dog. Those some good questions, man. Well, hey, Corey, you gotta get on your game, man. That boy
another one
jumping
right
on
now.
your butt, dog.
I got another one right now. Listen, that's gonna go hard. Yeah, hey, I got one. I got one that on the shelf right now.
So
Gangsta.
Cleveland has a NFL championship, not a Super Bowl. Otto Graham is what you were saying. Otto Graham.
Yeah,
I guess
that was I knew. It was an automatic auto.
Okay. All right. Look at my dog, man, knowing his stuff, man. I see you over there, Trevor. I see you, my dog. All right.
Hey, he from Cleveland.
He from Cleveland. Okay. So he know. Yeah, he know.
Yeah, man from Cleveland.
All right, man. Damn, we ain't talking about no wild card stuff. Hey, let's go to NBA. Now we gotta talk about the wild card, dog. God damn.
Yeah, I know you want to do your picks.
Yeah, we gotta do our picks. All
An
right.
hour and a half, bro.
They
I
pick
know,
up the NBA.
man.
They better pick up the NBA next on Sunday or something.
On Sunday, yeah,
do
we'll do
picks.
the NBA on Sunday. All right. God almighty. Hey, man. It's wild card weekend, baby. It's wild card weekend.
But there other teams playing, G.
Look at that, boy. Hey, the rivalry.
Where's
reunited.
Dwight Clark? Where's Dwight Clark in the catch?
There we go. See, look, I got some other teams out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You see that? You see?
All right.
That one bad.
I still rather seen Dwight Clark in the catch though.
How about this right here?
Nothing. Dion.
He was holding.
Yep.
He was holding.
That's the 49ers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cowboys versus 49ers.
Young is alone. Here's that quarterback draw set up. And Young gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Steve Young. Here's Young's touchdown again. Jones with a pop. Washington and Henning.
Nope. They're going to go for the big hit down the middle. Oh, my goodness. Jesse Holly is tackled inside the 5 all the way down to the 1. $77 yards.
Yeah, that was a setup.
It's all but over.
Cannot jump off sides here.
Roethlisberger surveying, buying time, throws, caught Brown at the 19-yard line. Antonio Brown, first catch of the second half. Wow.
Antonio Brown just too fast. He's going to come across. You're going to see Justin Houston drop underneath this thing.
Hey, playoff, baby. Playoff, baby.
It was a catch you wanted to do this so bad. Now I see why.
Not a catch.
Hey, wild card weekend, baby. We got the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills, man. Who you got?
I got the Bills with the more experienced quarterback playing at home.
Boys, at home.
I'm going with the Patriots.
You go, You care to explain why?
I'm not giving up on Belichick just yet, man. I for some strange reason, you got to prove it to me first before I jump ship. I just like the coaching better. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So.
I think coaching matters, man, when it comes to playoffs. Coaching matters. But the Buffalo Bills have been here before. Yeah. So I think coaching matters, but I think a young quarterback matters too. Yeah. And I've always said rookie quarterbacks don't make it far in the playoffs. They may have a good season, but they don't make it far. So I'm going with the Buffalo Bills as well. All right.
Cool.
You got the Las Vegas Raiders, who barely made it in, versus the Cincinnati Bengals and that Joe Burrow, the man.
I think I'm taking Cincinnati, Burrow, and Chase combination at home.
At home.
I'll take Cincinnati. I go for
that. We just talked about young quarterbacks, and I think this is going to be another level for them. Cincinnati hasn't been in the playoffs in forever, and they have a young coach who's never been there either. I'm actually going to go with Las Vegas, man. I think they have been playing well over the last couple of weeks. And we always talk about momentum. They have momentum. The
Raiders got a coach that hadn't been there.
He's been there not as a head coach, but he's been there as a coach at some point. As he's
been there. He's been around.
He's been around. He's been around the game. He old school.
Okay.
And then Carr's been in the playoffs a couple times too. So yeah, I'm going with them and that running game. And then we're supposed to have a winter storm coming up this weekend, man. So how is that weather going to be in Cincinnati?
It's supposed to snow here. It's supposed to snow here on Friday.
On Friday? Man, I heard Sunday.
I thought it was gonna be Sunday.
They told us in Peter, man, be careful on Friday, but we'll see.
Friday? Oh, yeah. I ain't going to work on Friday. I'm going to work.
If they just told us they told us today, just be aware, man. So we'll see, man. Like I said, if it's supposed to be Sunday, but they projecting, they don't know. They just tell us. They just tell me when not to come to work.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, man. You saw it in the last clip that we had. That Ben Roethlisberger threw to Antonio Brown, man, in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Antonio Brown not there.
No, neither is that Ben.
Yeah, I don't think they can take Kansas City down at home. I'm going KC.
All right, KC. Is this a clean sweep?
Yes.
He said, "Yeah."
What fool? What fool? Corey?
You didn't see him ranting on he was on a podcast.
Oh,
Antonio Brown.
talking about Brady and his friend.
Yeah, he said, man, you supposed to be my boy. I'm playing on a come on, man. This dude, man, it's like
right the color of dum-dums, man.
Yeah. Look, hey, you included in this one now. Yeah, you included this one, Chuck. This ain't just me and Corey no more.
I know, right? Good. Nice see how I feel. Good. Add some more dumb. Add some family dumb to this. Good.
Yeah. Look, I know we all know Rodney really don't believe. We really know Rodney believe. Look.
You got no wager, don't you, Gary?
Yeah, we got a wager. I can't wait to see Rodney on the show Sunday night. I might have to stop by the house, make sure I bring him some gear that he can wear. All right. Next game, man. Tampa Bay, Philly. And some people are saying that Philly might upset these doggone Bucks, man. No. Y'all not falling for that.
Hey, look. Okay, let's keep it moving. All right.
So somebody's out for them. For the Bucks. For the Bucks.
A bunch of people are out. They got a bunch of people
Going
out.
Going out for the season. But Evans back.
Out. It's Fournette. Fournette out
back.
still?
No, Fournette back. Came back. The linebacker back. The linebacker came back too.
Okay. I thought they just lost. Oh, never mind. It was Richard Sherman. He out for the season.
He's 49ers, ain't he? Oh, Richard Sherman.
He's
coming back.
Yeah, he in the Bucks.
Oh, he wasn't doing nothing anyway.
No, he's like Josh Norman. Yeah, he's like Josh.
He's
Norman.
out there cheering the guys on. So
yeah, I didn't even know he played. He played for the 49ers. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I saw when they had picked him up earlier, but.
All right. So I'm going Tampa Bay as well, man. I don't believe in Philly either. All right. The Rams in Arizona.
That's going to be good.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
In LA.
My man Stafford just been doing stupid stuff, though, man. Like I said, I done jumped out the ship, man. I jumped out the train, I like him. Jumped out that train. He my guy, but golly. He could have won the game. He threw the last play. He threw an interception. Oh man, come on, man. You're getting the 49ers, but so I'm going with Arizona, man.
Arizona. All right, jump ship. Arizona.
I think I'm going Arizona also.
You going Arizona too, huh? Dang. JJ Watt back too? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Arizona, man. Like that running game that San Francisco had against them, they gonna do the same thing in Arizona, man. So I think we all going to Arizona. No, I'm switching. I'm going to Rams because I'm behind.
He gonna switch. He gonna switch the day.
I'm behind. I need to catch up. I'm
That ain't
behind.
gonna help.
Start over in the playoff.
Huh? Are we starting over? Okay, well, good. I'm going with the Arizona. I'm going Cardinals.
Good.
I'm starting over. We starting over. I'm going to Cardinals. I don't believe in the damn Rams. All right. Hey, the game that everybody's been waiting on, the best game, I think, and I think a lot of people think of the playoffs, it's gonna be the rivalry game, man. This rivalry renewed. San Francisco coming up to Dallas, bringing it back to the 90s. It's gonna be smash mouth football, physical football. As we're only a 3-point what is it? Not they're a 3-point underdog. We're only a 3-point favorite right now, man. Whew, it's gonna be a tough one.
All y'all gotta do is beat Debo. It ain't gonna be tough. No, it ain't. All y'all gotta do is beat Debo, and that y'all win the game. Just somebody check Debo.
Yeah, the Debo Niners.
They gonna put Debo in every position.
Huh? I'm saying just check Debo and y'all will be fine. Yeah.
What's that DB? What's that defensive back name y'all got? What's his name?
Trayvon Diggs. Yeah. You better not throw to him. I know that. They better not throw to him.
Check him out this year. Check him out this week.
They better not throw to him. I know that much. They better run at him.
Watch. He won't play. He won't guard Debo. He won't be on Debo.
Not because Debo go in the backfield. So,
right.
But
he can play receiver too.
Yeah, I know he everywhere. But if he go to he gonna stay away from Trayvon Diggs' side. I tell you that much. He ain't coming to his side.
I tell you about that fact about Trayvon Diggs. He's giving them more yards than anybody in the NFL this year.
Nobody believe that stat. Look,
hey Corey, he's on Wikipedia.
Hey, Marshawn Lattimore. Hey, Marshawn Lattimore. He a damn good quarterback, ain't he? Marshawn Lattimore.
Who is
for
that?
the Saints.
For the Saints.
Cornerback, yeah.
Oh, cornerback. I thought you said quarterback. I thought you said quarterback.
Yeah, right. Quarterback. Yeah.
Cornerback. The cornerback.
What
He a damn good quarterback, ain't he?
No, he got picked.
Huh?
What's the point?
He got more yards than doggone what y'all say Diggs. He got more yards let go than Diggs do.
But my point is though, is Diggs, y'all ready? He got so many interceptions. But he got so many interceptions, but he gave him a lot of yards too.
So you got other DBs that you say are really good, but they don't have as many interceptions. They got the same amount of yards.
We're talking about Dallas, aren't we?
Of course we are. Of course we are. I'm about to be like Prince.
Yeah. So we were talking about Dallas and 49ers. You want to jump the same to New Orleans and not the playoffs.
I'm just
everybody else.
I'm just all right. How about Jesse? Was it Jay Jackson?
I don't even know who that is.
He played for the Patriots. He got the second most. He got the second most yards. PFF yards or whatever. He got the second most.
I might do some fact checking.
Hey, you know we hating on your squad. Why would he keep doing
7? He got 7 interceptions. But
we don't like your squad.
You don't?
We don't like your squad.
Let me ask you this. Is he go to me, I thought interceptions was an individual stat. So is this an individual sport or is this a team sport?
It's a team sport.
Okay. Because you bragging about interceptions.
You were talking about my player.
That's individual
stat. Brought him up. You brought him up. You brought him up.
Okay.
Look. Hey, Cowboys, 49ers. Let's go, baby. Who you got?
You know who I got. I got the homeboy.
All
No,
right.
I got the homeboy. Homeboy don't play for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Niners.
Homeboy played for San Francisco from South Cackalack.
So y'all both going with the Niners.
Yeah.
Both of y'all.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I've been hating all season. Might as well keep going. You know, listen, ain't no reason me, stop being who I am now.
And your predictions gonna come wrong too, G. You predicted you gonna beat San Francisco. You gonna go beat the Bucks. You go to Green Bay.
Hey, one game at a time. One game at a time.
That's what you said last week.
One game at a time. One game at a time.
Do we need to go back and watch the tape from last week?
Do y'all know y'all record in picking the Cowboys? Do y'all know what y'all record is?
I ain't won nothing.
It don't make any difference. What did we just say? The season starts over to this weekend. This is a new season.
I'm gonna tell you what y'all look.
Hey, Chuck, let me converse with my fellow hater here, and I know it's gonna be hard for us to do, Chuck. Hey man, listen, look, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Look, get closer. We gotta cheer for them, and maybe they'll lose.
I can't listen.
If we cheer for them, maybe they'll lose.
I can't do like Alvin, Corey. I can't do it. I can't pull an Alvin, man.
Hey, y'all.
I can't do it.
Hey,
still can't do it.
Hey, y'all. I'm right here.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
I can hear you. I can hear y'all.
Okay.
Hey.
You're sorry.
Hey, fellas, man. Great show, man. Great show. Great show, my dog. Episode 81 in the books, man. Dog, I got to do a better job of trying to get us through our topics, man. Look.
Hey, man. Look, my bad. Look, me and Prince kind of went over that first 30, 45 minutes of Georgia championship ball play and talk, so we got stay on.
Hey, I missed y'all. I missed that interaction, man. So I kind of let it go on a little too much, but I missed that interaction, dog. I missed that.
Hey, it's one thing we didn't do, Corey. I'm surprised you didn't do this. We never did get condolences to the Dan Reeves family, man.
We sure did.
Look at Corey.
Yeah. Hey, condolences. Yeah, definitely to the Dan Reeves family, ex-Cowboy, ex-Atlanta Falcon coach, ex-Denver Broncos coach, Super Bowl winning coach. Hey, he took y'all to y'all first Super Bowl, man. The man deserves a lot of respect, man. Love for Dan Reeves. Love for Dan Reeves.
Yeah. Okay.
Rodney has the Cowboys losing 24-6. Rodney, you big dumb. For my guy Rodney Littlejohn, Kanisha Davis, James Littlejohn, Mike Franklin, Larissa Jones. My guy, welcome to the family. ATL Guy Very, Trevor, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for rocking with us, big cuz. Make sure you tell your other cousins, man. Tell your aunties, tell your uncles, tell everybody about talking with KPG.
Before I do that, yeah, man. Listen, congratulations on your graduation. He just graduated from Georgia State. Big kudos, coming out.
Hey,
yeah,
congratulations.
Man. Right, my man, he did a lot of hard work. Congratulations again. Continue to watch the show. Continue to watch us grow. He's actually working in the industry, like your son. And we're hoping that he ends up working at some network, working behind the scenes or whatever he's trying to do with it. With all your endeavors, I wish you much luck. We're going to do all we can to push to make sure that you're successful. Continue to keep watching the show. If you know a friend, tell a friend. We're trying to get as much exposure as we can. And hopefully in the future that you'll be able to help us out. So continue to do well, my brother.
Right. Absolutely, man. And what does he do, man? You got to let me know what he does, man. My brother's in the industry as well.
Fact. So I was trying to tell him that. He was trying to explain to me, and I was really trying to get to it. And I will get that information to you. I will look, Kanisha, that's her first cousin. So Kanisha was trying to explain to him that networking is the best way to get to know somebody, to get to do something. So hopefully we'll be able to get a resume in hand and we'll go from there, brother. So yeah, trust me, I'm gonna come with it.
All right, cool, man. Cool. Yeah. Hit me up after the show, man. Let me know.
No doubt.
And I can get him in touch with my brother, man. So
Trevor, if you're listening, we need to get that information. So yeah, thanks.
He's working on the project right now. So absolutely. Nadine, thanks for jumping in. Myron, my son, man. Appreciate you rocking with us, baby. Hey, that's love. That's love. Who else was out there? All right, that's it. That's all I see out here. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Don't forget, tomorrow the show is back on Movement of the Women on ABC. Hey, it's intense. It's intense, man. The Emmett Till story is. Whew, I know. I was hot watching this, man. But it's a story to be seen if you don't know the story, man. So make sure you check it out. My son will be on the episodes 4, 5, and 6 when it comes out, man. So stay tuned to it, y'all. Stay tuned to it. We thank y'all. We thank y'all. We thank y'all. For Mike Prince, for my dog Chuck Littlejohn, for my dog Corey Davis, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all on Sunday, 7:30, baby. After the Cowboys whoop that butt.
Starting off fresh with KPG. We starting off fresh with KPG. We started off first talking with G. We started off first talking with G. Then we went and added Corey. Then we went and added Corey. Added Prince, that's the KPG. We started off fresh with KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. And we just talking with KPG. And we just talking with KPG.
Hey, brother, we out, baby. Peace.
Peace. Later. Go Dogs. Champions. Hear me.